What's going on, guys? What's the deal? It's Fonzo of CBD of Southern Ponds. And in this video, I want to cover a question that I get asked by, like, let's say 90% of the customers that come into the store, and even some people that I meet out on the street from seeing the videos or hear me talk about it. And that question is, how do I know that CBD stuff works? I mean, if I buy it, how do I know what kind of guarantee that I get that it's actually going to work for me? And I think it's a great question. I think it's a fair question. If I'm going to put money in something, I would want to know too, is this thing going to work, especially for me? So let's talk about it. I will say this first. Yeah, one thing about CBD and why I love the question actually when I get asked it is because, CBD is not that cheap. It's not like going into the store buying a bottle of Advil or buying a pack of BC powder. I mean, CBD's up there in price range, and it has its reasons. One, because it works, and two, because the process to make the CBD from the soil to the oil is a very expensive process. It's very expensive. There's a lot of things around that process that makes it pricey to just make this stuff. And again, it's something that works. It's something that's high. It's in high demand. So yes, the price of it has a stock to it. Okay, but let's talk about the question, because let's say you're going to come in, you hear about all the benefits of CBD, you hear what it's done for this person, you hear what it's done for that person, and you're looking at your wallet, you going, you grabbing your wallet, you saying, I want a bottle of this stuff, it's pretty pricey, but you know what, I want a bottle. But what happens if it doesn't work? Great question. So let's go into it. Let's just say you come in and you buy a bottle. We got a bottle in here for $70. Let's say you buy the $70 tincture, the oil, and you buy it, you take it home, open it, you try it, put it in your tongue, you drop, and for whatever reason you bought it for, it didn't work. You said, well, you know what, I'm going to give it a week. You try it for a week. For whatever reason you bought it for, it didn't work. You try it for 2 weeks, and for whatever reason you bought it for, it didn't work. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Worst that can happen is maybe you get a little slightly pissed. Who knows? You may go as far as leaving a bad review on our page, CBD of Southern Ponds. You may leave a bad review. You may tell some friends that the CBD stuff don't work, the money spent. But guess what? After all of that, life goes on. You still move on with life with your condition. And if you're on pharmaceutical medicines or doctor-prescribed medicines, probably similar stuff, but you're still on your medicines, you're still feeling the side effects. Life just go on. You just go on with the pain, normal life. Just $70 less. Which, to be honest, you probably would have spent on something anyway, If it was just sitting, you probably would have bought McDonald's with it, went out to eat with it. You would have spent that money on something. But okay, hey, you decided to buy the CBD and it didn't work. That's the worst case scenario. But let me ask you this question. What if it does work? What if the CBD does work? What if you take that $70, you buy that bottle of CBD, and let's say you've been dealing with anxiety, serious anxiety. I mean, you don't like going in crowded places even though you want to. You don't like leaving the house even though you want to. It's a lot of things that you wanted to try but you haven't because of anxiety. I mean, you damn near shaking because of your anxiety. You get very, very nervous. And you take this CBD and it relieves that anxiety. How would you feel? How would your life be moving forward? Let's say you're super depressed. You come buy the CBD because they told you CBD helped for depression, so you buy the CBD. And it improves your mood. You don't feel depressed. You actually feel alive. You actually feel energetic. How would your life be moving forward? How would your life be? Anxiety and depression, don't let those two combine, because then they instill a lot of fear. And there's probably a lot of dreams, a lot of things you would want to go after, a lot of things you would love to do, businesses, pursuing ideas, meeting people, all of that, but fear got you bound. Fear got you held down, and it's been like that majority of your life. Maybe you didn't grow up with supportive parents. You didn't grow up around a supportive circle where people instill self-confidence, self-esteem. Maybe you didn't grow up in that environment. So now you got lack of self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, and I mean, you just backed by fear, and you're trying to move through life the best you can. You went through high school with it. You went through elementary school. You went through college, whatever, wherever you're at right now. You came through life with that fear. You know a lot of things you probably missed out on that you really wanted to do because of that fear? But then you buy this little bottle. You take $70. You buy a bottle of CBD. And you take it. And all of that change. How would your life be moving forward? What would you do with your life? Taking a step forward with less fear in your life. You probably start that business. You probably write that book. You probably give that speech. You probably be the one doing the videos. You probably do that podcast. I mean, the possibilities is probably endless for you. Let's just say another one. Let's just say you're in serious pain. I mean, you got a back pain or arm pain and knee pain that's kicking your butt. I mean, it's whipping you. I mean, it's almost bring you to tears. And you've tried all these pharmaceutical medicines, and they giving you side effects. You know, you got weirded out. They got you high. One of them got you feeling nauseous, stomach's bubbling. You got diarrhea. Now you got a medicine for that. Then it's affecting something else over here. So now you got a medicine for that. Now you're taking 3 pills because of one problem. Then that one pill that's mainly for the problems got you high. I mean, all this is going on because you're trying to fix a pain problem. So you take that money, let's say you take the $70, or probably a little more if the pain is that bad, and you buy the CBD stuff, and you put it on the pain. Okay, you see by the top, you put it on the pain, you drink the tincture for the pain, and let's say it works though. Let's say it works. How would your life be moving forward? How would you move forward in your life with less pain? That pain is gone. How would your life be? How would you feel? Would that $70 matter? Or 80, 90, 100? Would it matter? Because when you're feeling that pain, when you're going through that depression, when you know why people buy books and we go to different seminars, churches, different things, trying to relieve these mental challenges and pains that we have. People will give big offerings for seed offerings just to relieve a pain. I want God to change my pain, heal my pain. You know what people give to get out of pain, whether it's physical or mental? We'll spend anything to get out of pain. You can't put a price on health, and we can't put a price on good feeling. Why do people watch comedy? Why do people go to movies? Why do we go out places to try to have fun? Why do we drink? Why do we smoke? Just to relieve pain, escape from the pain and problems of life, physical or mental. But let's say you took that money and you put that money into some CBD, and it actually worked. How would your life be? So let's weigh the scale. I got the feeling you got a lot more to gain than you do to lose by buying a bottle of CBD. Now, this is not a sales video. It's not a sales pitch. I'm just making a point. So what if it doesn't work? But what if it does work? You got nothing to lose. And I think you're worth an investment. Why I call it an investment? Because sometimes investments, our belief on investment is that they mature. They bring us back benefits. Sometimes investments go sour though. But I believe your health, physical and mental, is worth your investment. You're going to spend that money on something else. Shoes, coat, car. You're going to do a lot of things. A lot of times we're stressing over stuff we done did or bought to impress other people. That's another video. But anyway, what you do with your money is your business. But I believe you'll benefit more if it works. So, and I say this and I'm going to conclude the video. So, hey, who knows? What if it don't work? Hey, leave a bad review. But I truly believe it will work. And I know your life will change when it do work. And at the end of the day, let's be honest. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Give it a try. You guys have a good day. I'm done.